Good morning, everyone. How are all my grade 5 today? I hope you all are doing well. Okay, I'm missing all of you so much for the day to come back to school. Okay, and give you all big hugs. Okay, so, anyways, let's start today's topic. Okay, we're still doing the story of Flying Robert, and today, okay, we will be using the past and the present tense. Okay, to write about a silly character who didn't follow a rule. Okay, so we have already learned about two characters who did not follow a rule. I will be discussing a little about them, and then you need to choose your own character, okay, and a rule, and you'll have to write a small paragraph describing, okay, how the character did not obey the rule. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, now, in the story of Flying Robert, okay, in the story of Flying Robert, which we have already done, okay, we already know that there is a boy named Robert, okay, we already know there's a boy named Robert, and this little boy loved to play in the rain, okay, just like you and also like me. Even I am so old, but I still love playing in the rain sometimes, okay, and my children also, they love doing it. In fact, I always scold them, but then they say 5 minutes, and I can't say no, so I allow them. Okay, but so there was this boy Robert, okay, who liked playing in the rain, okay, and he did not obey the rule that children should not play in the rain. Okay, now playing in the rain when it's drizzling or when it's not very heavy, it's all right, but if you are playing in the rain when it is very windy, okay, or when lightning is going on, then that's not a good thing. Okay, because sometimes some unseen objects may come and hit you. Okay, you'll be playing, you'll be so excited, you will not know what's happening, and some object could come and hit you, or you could also be struck by lightning. Okay, so if it's just a little rainy, then I'm sure everybody sometimes plays in the rain. Okay, but so this was, okay, not to go out and play in the rain, okay, when it's very windy, okay, or when it's lightning. And then what happened to him? Okay, he was blown away and he was never seen again. So we already know this. Okay, we already learned about the story of Flying Robert. Okay, now in your worksheet, okay, last week, or it was on Monday, right? So in your worksheet, we learned about the story of Johnny Head in the Air. Okay, so that was the story of Flying Robert. Okay, this one was Flying Robert because he started flying away. Okay, so see how the Flying Robert, why they've given him the word flying, because he flew away. Okay, and his name, and over here we have the story of Johnny, okay, because his head is always in the air. Okay, so over here we know that, okay, the story is about a boy named Johnny, okay, or a man named Johnny. Okay, I could just get this picture where he's a man, so I'm using this. Okay, of course in your book I think it's a little boy's picture, so the man named Johnny. Okay, and this man, okay, or the boy, he always walked with his head in the air. Now that is a very dangerous thing to do, and I think most of our parents, okay, always tell us, look at the road when you're walking, look in front of you, right? So this boy, okay, or this man, okay, he always walked, okay, with his head in the air. He did not obey the rule, okay, to look where you are walking, okay, or to look when you are walking. He just disobeyed the rule. He always used to look up at the sky and at the birds. Okay, and what happened to him? If you notice in the story, okay, in your textbook it's not given, okay, but he actually fell into the river. Okay, you can see this funny pic of the man, how he's walking and he falls into this river. Okay, and you can see these little fish who have human faces. Okay, and you can see he fell into the river. Okay, and then most probably he was pulled out, okay, or maybe he drowned, we don't know. Okay, so this is the story about Johnny, okay, head in the air. So over here also he disobeyed a rule. Now many of you asked me, okay, the last question to S3, okay, how are both the stories similar? Okay, now how is Johnny head in the air similar, and how is the story of Flying Robert similar, right? Most of you asked me this question. Now your answer is that both of the stories tell you about a rule, or tell you to follow a rule. Okay, the story of Flying Robert tells you, okay, that you should not play in the rain, And the story of Johnny Head in the Air tells you that you should look, okay, where you are walking, or you should look when you are walking. Okay, so both tell you about a rule. I think you were a little confused over there, okay, in the last class, so I'm just clarifying this. Okay, now going ahead, you will have to write, okay, a small paragraph, okay, about a character. Remember, the character should be funny, okay, and a rule which the character did not follow. Okay, a rule which the character did not follow. So I'm giving you some examples of rules. Okay, remember, they need to be in the past tense. Okay, that means the action has already happened. Okay, so you need to write in the past tense. I am sure you know how to do it, so I'm not going to tell you a lot about it, but I thought, why not give you some examples. Okay, so the first example, okay, is a very common one. Okay, we see children playing on the road. Now this is a very bad habit and a very dangerous habit. Okay, if you are doing it, you should absolutely stop. Okay, we should never ever play on the road. Okay, so you can use this example as one. Okay, you can give, first of all, remember to give your character a name. You can deal or you can talk about just one character, and then you will write the rule that the character did not follow, and after that only you will start a paragraph. Okay, you will start writing a paragraph, okay, and telling us, okay, how the character did not follow the rule, okay, or what did the character do every day and how did the character not follow the rule. Okay, so this is a simple rule of not playing on the road. You can choose one character, okay, of your choice, and you can give an experience or a short story or a short paragraph, okay, how the character did not obey the rule. Now another very common thing which children do, okay, I have seen this, which children do is, can you guess? Yes, playing with fire. Okay, do not play with fire, and this is what most children like to do, right? Thinking that you will roast marshmallows, right? So do not play with fires. You can see this little boy is playing with fire, okay, and it's not at all allowed. Okay, it's not at all allowed. You can burn yourself very badly, and it's going to be a very painful episode. Okay, have you ever burnt yourself little? Okay, and you know how painful it is, right? Okay, so again, same over here also, it's the same thing. Okay, you need to first find the character, okay, then think about the rule. So we already have the rule over here, and then think about a funny incident where the character does not follow the rule and something happens to the character. Remember, it should be funny, okay, because we are discussing about exaggeration, okay, and exaggeration is funny, so the incident should make me laugh. When I come back, I'm going to check it, okay, and I want to laugh. Okay, another rule, okay, very common again, okay, do not talk to strangers. How many of you really actually obey this rule? Okay, so do not talk to strangers. Again, the same thing, choose the character, okay, the character's name, the rule is already given, okay, and write a funny incident, okay, where maybe you spoke to a character and something happened. Remember, it should be funny, okay. So this is all about today's class, okay. Remember, you need to write it in the past tense, okay, use ed words, okay, and it has to be written in the past tense. The action has already happened, okay. In case you have any doubts, you can always give me a call, or you can always message me. Now some of you had a doubt in your homework which I gave you last week, okay, that was on page number 23. Now read the poem to answer questions 4 and 5, okay, but I did not give you question 5, I just gave you question number 4, okay. It was there was a poem, okay, it was Jimmy was a nice boy. He liked to play with his favorite toy. He had a friend named Roy. Roy likes to go on boats. He has a boat that floats. Every day he eats oats, okay. So actually you had to just open your textbook and you had to underline the rhyming words, and then you had to write the rhyme scheme, okay. Such a small work I gave you last Monday, right? A very small homework, okay. So I do not know if you found out the rhyme scheme, okay, but the rhyme scheme of this poem is A, B, 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 okay. So in case you're still doubtful, or in case you still have doubts, okay, so that was your homework, okay. You just had to do question number 4, okay, not question number 5. We will be doing the other questions slowly, okay. Clear? So I think that's all for today. In case you have any doubts, feel free to call me, okay. Love you all. Bye bye.